Hi, my name is Robert Fogel, and I read The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel for my report. And so after reading this book, I learned that I'm not really bad with money. I'm just thinking about it the wrong way, and that every decision I make is like, these are just some thoughts that go through my head. It's like sometimes whenever I'm impulsive, I think I'll just make my money back like next week or in 2 weeks whenever I get paid from my job. And then this is what I learned is that these marketers want us to feel that way. Like they want us to think short term instead of long term, which Morgan Housel talks about thinking more long term and not thinking like, since it's only $100 you're going to spend, like it doesn't matter, because every $100 you have really matters. And he really preaches the whole idea of like compounding your money, maybe small amounts over time, and I mean that adds up over time. And then another part really is like the being rich and not being wealthy. Like someone might be able to wear like their polo, but they might not have the nicest car or the nicest house. Like they might be able to wear Jordans, but they don't have the nicest car or the nicest house. He says that like real wealth is what you don't see. It's like your savings accounts, your checking accounts, your investments. Another scenario is like, hey, maybe everyone's spending more than me, but you don't really know everyone else's situation. And this book sort of explains that our financial decisions are based off our personal experiences with money. Maybe I didn't have a good experience with money. I was born during, a recession or financial crisis, and I was taught to save instead of spending, and I'm very risk averse with my money. And he sort of teaches us that everyone has different ways of managing money, and it's because of our personal experiences. He also goes over luck and risk and how investing your money isn't just skill, where a lot of other books talk about like complex financial scenarios, while this book just talks about how your brain works when spending money or like when saving money. He says it's a lot of like your emotion whenever you're purchasing, or he says you just want to control yourself and don't get ahead of yourself when in the market. And what's really interesting in this book is the main point I took away is that all of what I've learned can be applied to marketing, and like our class is like these marketers for big companies are purposely targeting our emotional side, so they want to make us impulsive. They have those limited time offers, or maybe it's like a limited edition like Gucci purse or something like that. They just want you to buy it because of your emotional attachment to like limited edition or something like that. These marketers understand our emotions and just really want us to be impulsive and have that like, oh, it's only a certain amount of money thought in our head, which is really important to be safe with your money and not spend it all.